Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into an online store called Emmafy.com. They sell handbags, totes, accessories, claiming they're high quality but, affordable. So our mission here is to cut through that marketing, look at the sources we've gathered, and figure out, well, is Emmafy.com actually legit, or is it just smart branding?
Yeah, that's the core question, isn't it? Because they definitely, they try to give off this very trustworthy, maybe boutique style vibe. Like they're hitting that sweet spot, trendy but doesn't break the bank. They really work on building that trust up front.
Okay, so what does the evidence actually show? What are the signs pointing towards legit?
Well, looking at just the operational side, there are actually a few positive signs suggesting it's a real company.
Mm.
First off, the website registration. It dates back to February 2024. So it's been around for, several months. That's usually a decent sign.
Right, not just popped up yesterday.
Exactly.
Good.
Second, they do have a social media presence, specifically Facebook. They interact there, which adds another layer.
So they're visible, accountable, at least somewhat.
Kind of. And third, they put names out there. The founder is supposedly Joyce, and the co-founder is her daughter, Emma. That personalization, well, it aims to make them seem more real, more accountable.
Giving it a face. Okay.
And fourth, they provide contact details, an email address, and interestingly, a phone number for customer support. And so you look at all that.
Yeah, on paper, that looks pretty solid. A phone number, founder names. That feels transparent. But the real test comes when you look at actual customer experiences, right? We started digging into Trustpilot reviews and, well.
Yeah, this is where it gets messy.
Right.
Really messy. It's like two totally different companies are being described. You've got one review, for example, that's just glowing. Praises the customer service to the sky, so the team stayed in touch, made sure the package arrived safe. And the bag itself, they called it buttery soft, perfect quality. Sounds exactly like the boutique image Emmafy.com wants.
Absolutely. The dream scenario. But then
you get the other side. Completely different story. A customer reported getting a stained bag. Another one had, really poor stitching.
oof, quality control issues. Big
It's
one.
huge ones. And worse, when this customer tried to get a refund for these, clearly defective items, the company apparently didn't handle it properly, didn't process the refund.
Wait, hold on. That seems odd. If they're putting Joyce and Emma's names out there setting up phone lines, why risk all that goodwill by messing up a basic refund? Is it just incompetence or something
That's
else?
the million-dollar question, isn't it? And there's a clue, maybe the biggest clue, buried in that same negative review. The customer mentioned being really disappointed that the products are shipped directly from China.
Ah, okay. So maybe not a small boutique operation run by Joyce and Emma out of their local workshop. It sounds more like potentially a dropshipping model. Great marketing front, but the back end, the actual product and fulfillment, that's outsourced overseas.
That seems like a very plausible explanation. You've got this appealing front end, the story, the names, the website. But the execution, quality control, shipping logistics, and crucially, handling returns and refunds when things go wrong, that seems to be where the system breaks down. Maybe it's set up for volume, not for fixing problems efficiently.
Right. So the core issue isn't just if they're real, but how they operate.
Exactly. So for you listening, the takeaway is this. Emmafy.com shows signs of being a real active business. That part seems clear. But these mixed reviews, especially the serious complaints about quality and, importantly, unresolved refunds, those are major red flags. Huge ones. Our advice, if you're tempted, just shop very carefully. Understand it might be a bit of a gamble on quality. Definitely use secure payment methods like PayPal or a credit card where you have some recourse. And check the latest reviews before you even think about buying, focusing on how they handle returns.
So thinking about all this, the very personal story of Joyce and Emma, founder's daughter, put right alongside these reports of ignored refunds and poor quality coming from China. What strikes you as the biggest disconnect there? The tension between the personal brand they're selling and the maybe impersonal reality of how it operates. Something to think about next time you're browsing online.